Hello Virgo, your turn for your love reading for the month of January. I'm doing a little bit different on this spread for this month. Basically, this is the situation and the challenge, where the direction of the relationship's going, what's going on with you, what's going on with the other person. And basically, this is the message may not apply to everybody, but if you're in a relationship, this is what's going on within the relationship with you and another person, or just the perspective of someone that you're dealing with, or just in general what you're dealing with other people, if you're single or whatever. So basically, let's get the situation and challenge headed. Alright, Virgo, at the bottom of the card this came out, so the Three of Wands. So I feel like in some way you're in a stagnant aspect of the relationship. I feel like there is communication coming through with love, so maybe an opportunity, because this is fast movement, but also communication within this other person. So maybe whoever you're dealing with, or you've been waiting for someone to come through, I feel like clarity on the situation and the relationship may be showing up. Alright, so the situation, it looks like you were left out in the cold, or in lack or need of something, and clarity. Now the challenge is the Five of Wands. So yeah, maybe something in the past wasn't clear, and it caused a lot of, it could be a family dynamic, it could be a situation at work or something, but there was no clarity on the situation, and maybe you felt, or the other person felt left out of the cold. So there's a lot of harsh dynamics within the relationship, whoever you're dealing with, in the matter of love and relationship, or just maybe someone that you know. But where the relationship is going is Ace of Cups. So maybe maybe within the relationship there's no clarity on where it's going. Like, you're starting out this new year and there's no clarity within, maybe something that happened in the past. But I feel like, this also could imply the universe is giving you something. So maybe you have to go within and work on an internal thing, because something I'm finding out about myself too is that, in order to receive things in our lives, or blessings, or things that we may not know that are there, sometimes we have to unblock things that aren't working for us within the relationship, But that's what I'm feeling with that. The universe wants to give you bountiful things, but sometimes we block ourselves from experiencing those within the relationship. Now, what you're having to deal with is a Nine of Cups. So I feel like you're in the right mind frame, mindset. You want progress within the relationship, whether it's work relationship, whether it's someone you're dealing with personally that you love. You want growth, but at the same time, it's giving you anxiety. So maybe there's this kind of like pull and tug of war, trying to figure out, how can we, make things better within the relationship, when we're pretty much dealing with things that, a lot of this undecisive, feeling left out in the cold, feeling lack. So there's a lot of lack, there's a lot of uncertainties within the relationship, but I feel like you have to be clear. And also too, you could be in your head on the situation. I mean, you're very intelligent. You as Virgos are very intelligent where you want things going, but maybe you're up in your head on, You know, you're doubting yourself within the relationship or the progress of something that you're working for. Now, whoever you're dealing with, they come in with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So maybe they pretty much, they're not aware of things happening. Like, you know, maybe they see the problems happening. Like, it could be a little nudge here or a little irritation, but maybe they're not clear on what they want within the relationship, and they're trying to, in their own way, trying to figure out how can we make things happen faster. But they're kind of like trying to figure out, you know, how can I deal with this conflict? So I feel like whoever you're dealing with, Virgo, or whatever you're dealing with, you know, is a situation that is very unclear right now. And sometimes when things aren't unclear, you know, it's not time to get in our head. It's not time to pass the blame, but to really go within. And, you know, this other person may not be clear, or they're dealing with a lot of internal battles. They could have possibly walked away and just gone off on their own adventure or their own thing. But sometimes, you know, you could be dealing with a water sign, you know, water in the chart. Earth sign, that's you. But I just feel like in order to get this blessing, you need to unblock yourself. Like, if something's not working within the relationship, maybe change it up. Maybe try to figure out what does work, and be very clear on where you want things. And if this person is not, you know, responsive to you, it's just, you know, it's not time. Maybe it's not divine time to communicate with this person. You know, maybe you just need to give some time to figure out, you know, just figure on your pentacles. You know, you're a very intelligent person, so maybe just focus on what makes you happy and what makes you stable, instead of just trying to figure out where the heck this person's going, and, you know, what are they dealing with. And it could be a very emotional thing. Maybe they're just dealing with their emotional baggage from the past or this past year, and they're just trying to rebalance themselves and stable. But anyways, that's the message I'm getting for Virgo within the relationship. Hope that helps one of you. Goodbye.